What's up, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been a while since my last video and first video. Like I said the last time, unfortunately, I get inconsistent with these things at times, but I promise I'm not going to do that this time. Like, I'm going to continue to keep having these videos out. Why? Because soon, very soon, probably within the next month or so, my poetry book, You're Right, Something's Wrong, is officially going to be out. And so I want to try to get some of these poems like read to you guys so you can get a snippet of how it is and what it's like, and possibly pre-order. So I'll get to the details like that, possibly this video or the next one. So, but yeah, I was just, I was a little just hesitant to do more videos because I was trying to do some other stuff with it, and I was being a little overly, like, a little pretentious of like trying to make this thing and that. I'm just like, and I just officially, I was just like, Corbin, you just need to just stop playing around and, you know, just read it to them and just make a video. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't overthink it. And I overthink stuff all the time. So, yeah, so now I'm just gonna, you know, show it to you guys. And so actually I've secretly had other people read about 15 to 20 pages, I believe, of the book, and they gave me some very good reviews. I was very happy with it. I didn't know. I was actually very scared to give them the work. I was like, oh God, what are they gonna think of me? Because like some of this stuff is personal, and I was like, oh God, I just don't know what they're gonna think. And you know, when I write this and they read it, and it's like this is coming from my mind and stuff. And so, but no, they really liked it. They loved it. They said it was like really. I'll give you the reviews later. But yeah, so I had them read that. And so with that, they gave me a bit more confidence, like be like, okay, Corbin, stop wasting your freaking time. I've been working on this full body of work technically for about 5 years. Like I remember I started writing certain poems, I think around 2013 or 14. So, and then I didn't officially just put the nail in the coffin for the poem for the book until around 2018. And so, yeah, so that'd be around 4 to 5 years working on this book. And and then as you see, it's taken me about nearly 3 years to finally put it out there. And that really just came down to me just being, I don't know, a bit nervous about putting it out there and being like, well, I don't know, will it matter? Will anybody actually give a crap about my book? And just me just finally saying, you know, I mean, hopefully they do. If they don't, you know, you at least did something and put something out there. And so, yeah, so I've like been working on this thing for a while. And honestly, another reason I'm very glad to just be done with it. It's just, you know, once you like finish something and you just keep working on it and working on it, or keep waiting to you're just like, I just want to be done with you. I love you, but I want to be done with you. And that's how I feel about the book right now. Because I'm actually working on the second poetry collection, and I'm excited about that because I'm like, it's just, I don't know, the past few months I've just had a lot to write. And I mean, but like I actually started writing that one, like a lot of the material came around 2018 too. So we're actually a little like early, around like late 2017 is whenever I started writing for that. So yeah, and like a lot of stuff came out a little bit last year, but also especially like this past few months I've written a lot. And so I'm happy to start working on that, but it's hard to work on something, you know, for the future when you still have something to put out now. And so that, like I said, that's why I'm putting this the hell out and being done and giving it to the world so y'all can do whatever the hell you want with it. But yeah, I also am doing this video as kind of like a promo, and I want to promote it by giving you guys a snippet of my poems or of the poetry book. And just like I did for a couple of people so they can review it, I'm gonna give you guys about like 15, 20 pages or so. So I'm not totally sure how many poems that is, but just give you a snippet of how the book will be and what it'll talk about. Okay, so this poem is the first poem from my poetry book, You're Right, Something's Wrong, and it is called The Forgettable Oaf, Part 1. Deleted from my desk, positioned near the window, I couldn't type another word or feel another feeling when the man approached me, and when he saw who I'd become, he stood on heirs, smiled, stayed calm. He knew I was a finished canvas with a fountain-like mouth, pathetic in its gratefulness to nourish exploits. I kept looking for the next thing. What the fuck was it? I kept looking for the next step, or 10-minute break. Relief. Breaking from life, inhaling cable-tv-induced coma copy collectives. Inhalation should be so easy that air runs free through the grassy meadows of my lungs till wind turns to time and I go home, wherever that is. I want to know home is where the heart is, but I'm uneasy here and I panic, unable to see an exit, so maybe I'll jump from this window. Tidy up the mess laid down from prehistory to afterbirth. I want to go on. No, too indecisive. I'll just type my name in the box. Corporate can decide for me, hide me behind 140 characters, or my AVI, or quoted whatevers and streams of data. Is this freedom? What's it all got to do with me just wanting to be heard while lying on the butcher's block, the surgeon's table, unable to move because I'm numb and unable to scream I'm not numb enough, while being surgically enhanced by Silicon Valley through looks and sound? They enhance my rage, abound, putting tit for tats and tally markers on the next CEO's cross-reference or algorithmic cosplay to a single black gay man's need for relevance in a digital milieu. Let me just walk outside then. All right. So yeah, that is called The Forgettable Oaf, Part 1. And I really like it. I like that it's very, okay, so like the person, like I've never done a office job, but the person in it, so it's not like really based on me, but the person in it is kind of this cipher of like my anxieties about like corporatism and like Silicon Valley and like just this I don't know, anxiety of being in a world that seems to start to compartmentalize you into like into an object instead of being a human being type of thing. And yeah, and so I just kind of threw all a lot of anxiety that I have about that into like this imaginary guy who's this forgettable oaf. And yeah, I call him the Forgettable Oaf because he's like average Joe, less than average Joe dude who's like just forgettable. Like he doesn't make any waves, he doesn't do anything. That's why why I write like I'm a finished canvas, because it's just like you're done. There's nothing more. There's nothing. It sounds so bad, but there's nothing more to you. There's nothing more to do for you. And yeah, so and I call him an oaf because it's almost to the point of being comical. Like I find this stuff, even though it's kind of serious, it's also kind of funny. It's very kind of like anxiety to the point of silliness. And but yeah, that was the first poem of You're Right, Something's Wrong. I hope you enjoyed it. The next poem is called Tiny Ship, and I really enjoyed writing this one. That one's a smaller one. It's a bit simpler, but that one actually is a personal one, and it's just, I'll explain it the next time. But yeah, thanks for coming to the video. I will be posting another one sometime next week, and I'll be posting probably a couple. I'll try to post a couple per week. So yeah, enjoy your day, guys, and thank you for showing up.